Friends of the feather. Let's get one, boys.
Showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles.
Not your coaches.
Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started.
Oh.
The Eagles offense.
Come on, D, you gotta get better.
First. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And
all right, that looked decent.
Continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number one for this squad. And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
defense.
Here comes the heat, and they get home.
It's 3-0.
Coaches talk about third downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass, nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
Trying to make one miss. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes the junior running back. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that.
High ball.
He's got 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Keeps it on the ground.
Nope.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that's probably not where the hole was supposed to be.
No, that's not where it's supposed to go. You want to run the ISO in the middle of the field, downhill. All the guys are set up to run that play downhill too, so when you bounce it out wide, a lot of times those angles aren't set up on the outside, and the play was dead from the beginning with that inside penetration.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Reels it in. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
Hey, linebacker made a nice play, actually.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis.
Ripped him!
Touchdown.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Dream team.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Backward strikes first. Let's go.
It's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a
Pound-town
65-yard drive for the score.
It's a 30-point win here.
With the 7-yarder for the score. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. Send the tight end in motion.
To the road.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw
Oh, no.
down. Out wide left, it's Bradshaw. They get a nice
Could have been worse.
on this
Should have been
crossing
worse.
route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And just saw one there on the crossing route.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
What a job
Come
to
on.
lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Caught in the backfield, it's Dallas. Turning it on. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone, it'll be first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Off play action on first down. Left side is Bradshaw. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Yes!
To stop the threat.
Double mug me. A lot of things going peacock or murder way right now. Freudian slip.
The give. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for
See a couple. Let him play off.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw one first. It's complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
Tip. Oh, reliable.
Outside the red zone, he moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back,
like
sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it.
All right, for bad words.
And make some extra yards after the catch.
We have some positives, people. Let's not get penisy.
So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Oh, a little dynamic, son.
Making the adjustment. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the right. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal.
What are we doing here, boys?
Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolled. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Now we'll
keep it up, boys.
See if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Knocked down immediately. The Eagles want to move quickly. Tells the fake. Looking down the middle.
Where the hell was everybody? Jesus.
Into the secondary on the right. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
Got stuck as a lineman.
1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Johnson wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down
Enjoy
to
that
the 3-yard
CTE
line.
buff.
Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for the edge. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
There we go.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights. Reds are forced to settle for 3.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive.
Just a
nice
little bit
job
mean.
being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
All right. Keep it up, though. Let's do it. And stick.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to...
Gashing the knee on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Quick give. There he goes. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
They only need about the length of the football to convert on 2nd down. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. Well, when he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early.
Makes the grab in their space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Just 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback signaling to his guy. They were all over it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive?
Yes, they can with Timberton. They can good.
And steps into the end zone for the touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, on the Eagles sideline, during that last drive, their starting quarterback set a new school record for passing yards, and the sideline made sure to celebrate him. There is so much energy, enthusiasm. They're patting him on the back, patting him on the helmet, guys. He's had to leave his helmet on because he's getting so much love and congratulations. We'll see if he can go back out there and make even more history here today. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Just feeds the running back. Nice move to keep running. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Come on, D, keep it up.
2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
Not get any ideas.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary
top 20 units, yeah, okay.
They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing an incompletion.
2nd and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson looking to throw.
Good D.
Receiver there, it's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Unloads to the right.
Frickin' spare me. Double coverage.
3rd down.
D.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be
everything we missed last week. We're doing well this week.
One of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout.
Brim Tim, have a game, my friend.
You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively.
Brim Tim.
Playing together as one unit.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
Couldn't decide.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets him back in the football game.
They're working that left side. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answers so far. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
All right.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Missing.
You can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. Johnson wants to throw it. Turns it upfield. At the 40,
I'm just glad he didn't throw that seam.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how
good
we'll finish
half,
this half,
lads.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with UCF
Let's go.
taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
They'll give it to him again. Pass to 6. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Throws to the wideout.
Grim too.
Downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal.
Get in there, Grim Tim. You're having a game, boy.
And this offense did a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you
9, 167, and 2 touchdowns?
You know where they're going to be,
Grim
you know they're
Tim.
going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks,
25-mile-an-hour wind. I was not watching
what's
that.
happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight
That's
coverage? This is
Toches.
the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game. And
But not on the
I don't think
kickoff?
that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Play action on first down. Out wide left, it's Gibbs.
Oh,
They stop
so that ACL.
Immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better dial in on him because he's going to get the football, and he can make big plays.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires left. The short hand.
That play is nasty.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls it on the option. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Yep.
He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive.
You keep running those slow plays.
They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. And they were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Here comes the 2-point try. Trying to bully their way in.
No!
He'll make his way in
in.
2, and now they're down by 16. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling.
Makes a grab number 1. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. On first down, here comes this offense. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. To the back. Got an alley. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
Looking long. Grab for a big
Timber Ted.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Do me.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone.
I'll get penisy.
Drops back on first down. Finds his big
Sprint him, throwing a block. He's doing everything today.
He's got a first and goal from the 10.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays.
Go, guys.
Get him.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the
should
area
be
you're
open.
going to blow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
They're all over it.
Yeah, that's grounding.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll take the penalty and move them back.
3rd and goal from the 36.
Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations
That should not go well.
where I can bring on more speedsters.
Said don't get
and I know
penisy.
the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. They boot it away on 4th down.
Oh, yeah, the wind. We'll get it.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20.
Come on, D.
Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Straight ahead, it's Minchie.
Missing.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hollins. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll move the wide receiver. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught.
Good D.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Come on, boys.
These teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off play action. Look out.
Good coverage, lads.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Sees a crease.
Tight end.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw.
Just a little grim came across the middle. Shot shallow crossing.
For this offense, they move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Now 2nd down as they try to run this clock. Swings it out to his running back. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. They put the brakes on it.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal, getting the lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. That pass
Okay.
not close as
it.
he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all
roughing, baby. 1st down.
Never
Oh, computer.
Hold on just
Sir.
a flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
Give me that 1st down.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is
You
going
have
to
to,
give
Jimbo.
the offense a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He's changing the play.
Touchdown.
And he'll break the for a touchdown.
And That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Oh, thank you, Georgia.
Perfectly down
Sure.
They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Johnson looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Minchie. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, right in my mids.
He found plenty of room.
Right in my mids.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And the
good coverage, lads.
Sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Eagles want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush is on. He's going to take a shot.
Yep.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they
He didn't stay right there. He moved.
Points. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide
their
receivers throw
quarterback.
all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll ride him again. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To give as they work on that clock. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you...
Fantastic.
They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
They'll run it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep
There's
that
no way
clock
this is going to
moving,
work. Somebody's going to get blown
first
up.
downs and get a W.
Keep it on the ground. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Ratchet up the pressure late in this game.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker.
Let's give this crowd, I tell ya.
This game,
oh.
And that's the beauty of college football, helping their teams get back in the win.
This backwoods state, absolute on their feet. The Timmy Trumpet.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Georgia Southern Eagles sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offenses have their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
We keep an eye on that, Holly. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Johnson wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Out wide right, it's Bradshaw. Taken down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down, still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Quarterback changing the play. They'll try to get it through the air. Throwing right. Snared outside. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. After this, it'll be a wrap. Snags it. They make
nice play, fella.
Strike 0, and that will do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being
Finally,
number 6.
off the schneid.
Going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get.